Gary Numan's journey in music began with the formation of Tubeway Army in the late 1970s. Born Gary Anthony James Webb on the 8th of March 1958 in Hammersmith, London, Numan showed an early interest in music, particularly in the burgeoning punk rock scene. Alongside his bandmates, Numan crafted a unique blend of punk rock and electronic music, a sound that would later become synonymous with his name. Their self-titled debut album, released in 1978, showcased the band's raw energy and experimental approach to music making. However, it was the single Our Friends Electric from their second album that truly catapulted them to stardom. Released in 1979, the song reached #1 on the UK charts, solidifying Tubeway Army's place in music history and laying the groundwork for Numan's solo career. Following the success of Tubeway Army, Gary Numan embarked on a solo career, releasing his debut solo album, The Pleasure Principle, in 1979. The album marked a significant departure from Numan's previous work, embracing a more electronic sound that would come to define his solo career. Anchored by the iconic single Cars, which reached #1 in several countries, including the UK and the US, The Pleasure Principle introduced Numan to a global audience and established him as a pioneer of electronic music. The album's minimalist approach to production, characterized by its use of synthesizers and drum machines, set it apart from the mainstream rock music of the time and laid the foundation for Numan's subsequent releases. He continued to explore new sonic territories with each subsequent release. Albums like Telecon from 1980 and Dance from 1981 further expanded Numan's sonic palette, incorporating elements of funk, disco, and experimental electronic music. Tracks like Telecon and We Are Glass showcased Numan's knack for crafting catchy melodies and infectious hooks, while also delving into darker, more introspective themes. In the mid-1980s, Numan's sound underwent another evolution with the release of albums like Warriors, released in 1983, and Berserker from 1984. These albums saw Numan incorporating more rock-oriented elements into his music, with heavier guitars and a more aggressive overall sound. Tracks like Warriors and Sister Surprise showcased Numan's ability to seamlessly blend electronic and rock elements, creating a sound that was both innovative and accessible. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, Numan continued to experiment with different musical styles and genres, releasing albums that range from industrial rock to ambient electronica. His collaboration with electronic music pioneer Trent Reznor on the album Sacrifice from 1994 showcased Numan's ability to adapt to new sonic landscapes while still retaining his signature sound. In recent years, Numan has returned to his electronic roots with albums like Splinter, Songs from a Broken Mind, released in 2013, and Savage, Songs from a Broken World, from 2017. These albums have been praised for their innovative production techniques, atmospheric soundscapes, and thought-provoking lyrical themes. Tracks like My Name is Ruin and Bed of Thorns showcase Numan's continued relevance and influence in the world of electronic music, proving that his creative spark is as strong as ever. Throughout his career, Numan has remained steadfast in his artistic vision, continuously pushing the boundaries of music and technology. Inspired by science fiction and the dystopian landscapes of authors like Philip K. Dick and J.G. Ballard, Numan's music often explores themes of alienation, technology, and the human condition. His lyrics, characterized by their introspective and often enigmatic nature, reflect Numan's fascination with the darker aspects of the human psyche. In addition to his music, Numan has also experimented with various visual and conceptual elements, including elaborate stage productions and avant-garde fashion, further cementing his reputation as a visionary artist. Despite his commercial success, Gary Numan has frequently found himself at odds with the UK press, who often portrayed him as aloof and unapproachable. Numan's reserved demeanor and reluctance to conform to traditional rock star stereotypes earned him a reputation as a cold and distant figure in the media. Furthermore, his embrace of electronic music and avant-garde fashion statements led to accusations of pretentiousness and insincerity from some critics. However, Numan's fans saw past the media's portrayal of him, recognizing him as a genuine and innovative artist whose music transcended the confines of genre and convention. A defining aspect of Gary Numan's stage persona is his distinctive fashion sense, characterized by futuristic costumes and elaborate makeup. Inspired by science fiction and cyberpunk aesthetics, Numan's stage attire often features metallic fabrics, asymmetrical silhouettes, and bold geometric patterns. His iconic look, which he has described as android chic, reflects his fascination with technology and the blending of man and machine. In addition to his fashion choices, Numan has also incorporated theatrical elements into his live performances, creating immersive experiences that transport audiences to otherworldly realms. Behind the scenes, Gary Numan has navigated the complexities of fame while maintaining a semblance of normalcy in his personal life. In 1997, he married Gemma O'Neill, a member of his fan club whom he met during a meet-and-greet event. Together, they have weathered the highs and lows of Numan's career, supporting each other through triumphs and challenges alike. Despite his public persona as a pioneering musician, Numan has been open about his life with Asperger's syndrome, which he sees as a gift. His willingness to share his experiences has endeared him to fans and humanized him in the eyes of the public, underscoring the universality of mental health struggles and the importance of seeking help and support. In recent years, Gary Numan has experienced a resurgence in popularity, fueled in part by a newfound appreciation for his contributions to electronic music. His influence can be heard in the work of countless artists across genres, from industrial rock to synth pop to alternative metal. Despite facing adversity and criticism throughout his career, Numan has persevered, remaining true to his artistic vision and continuing to innovate and evolve as an artist. As he looks to the future, Numan's legacy is secure, his impact on music undeniable, and his status as a pioneering figure in electronic music firmly cemented. With each new release and live performance, Numan continues to inspire and captivate audiences around the world, proving that true artistry knows no bounds.